Don't mind the messy background. I'm doing the laundry, doing the sheets. We're just rolling with it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kelsey, and today I'm going to show you how I style my second day hair. So far this is, I washed it last night, air dried, slept on it, and then I did go to the gym this morning. So I'm gonna show you what I do to style my hair. So first of all, I'm going to take my top portion, just the very top. I'm going to section this part off. So this is probably gonna be a pretty short video, but I figured it would be a good one to just throw onto the channel. Get a little top knot. So I do have my curling iron heating up. Obviously we are not in my bathroom. That's normally where I do it. So I do have a very ghetto structure holding my curling iron. So hopefully that doesn't catch on fire. Okay, so what I did is I split it down the middle in the back, and then I have already brushed it, but I have not added any product or anything like that to my hair. So I am using, what is this? The Hot Tools Professional. I believe this is the 1.5, if not 1.25. I will link it down below, but this specific curling iron, not the size, but this specific curling iron has changed my curl game. I remember I was getting my hair done in like San Luis Obispo, and she told me about this one. It is made for you to do your hair on yourself. There is a learning curve with this one, but once you figure it out, this has completely changed my life with the curling game. So what I do is I take it from the back, and this isn't going to be like super tight curls or anything like this. This is within probably 10 minutes. Within 10 minutes, I would say. Right now we're starting at 10:18. Let's see what time it is when we're done. Okay, so I take just a section that feels right, and then I go over it once to prep the hair for the heat. Now, to avoid burning myself, I do have a mirror, and I go over it just so it can be ready. And then I start at the top, and I curl once, slide down a little bit, and then curl back. Then I actually drop that curl, slide down, and curl back up. So I don't know if my words are making sense. And then I pull. So this is a very loose curl, which I personally like. I like almost where it's like you slept on your curls, and is that hair natural? Is it not? That's the kind of vibe that I like. If you want, you can pin them up if you want it to be a little bit more curly, but I just let it drop, and then I do pull the end, and I don't go all the way to the bottom. Okay, so we're gonna do it again. And I used to have very long hair. It went down to my butt. So if you do have long hair, you can easily do this as well. So we're heating up the hair. And then I know you can go multiple different directions. I like to try and get my hair to last as many days as possible. So I like to go in one direction only because I know which direction that hair is going when I want to recurl it. Because sometimes if you curl it in the wrong direction, it'll just ruin the entire curl, and it's just a disaster. One, drop, twist. And as you can see, I'm really using my thumb and my fingers, and it is very easy. Obviously this half is done. I'm not gonna comb it out, I'm not gonna touch it. I'm gonna let it cool exactly how it is, and then we're gonna brush it out. So I'm gonna go onto this side, move a little bit. And I really don't focus on the size of the hair that I'm curling. So I really just pick, and whatever falls in my hands, I will curl. This one is pretty small, so I don't have to hold it as long. I think that it really adds to that messy look, which I'm a huge fan of. And make sure you do slide down the curling iron first a little bit so you don't burn yourself when you're doing this, because you are going to be spinning in towards yourself. And I'm not gonna lie, I did try doing this on my mom. She does have shorter hair than I do. She probably has shoulder length hair. I would absolutely use a smaller barrel. I only had this one for my hair. So when I tried it on her, it didn't work. So if you do have shorter hair, you're absolutely gonna want a smaller barrel. Otherwise, my length and on, I would say, you're safe with this size. And obviously, if you want them to go tighter, or if you want the curls to be tighter, you can hold the curl longer, and then you can also use a smaller barrel if you want tighter. So the reason I like just separating the top off is because this is all just messy bottom layer, no perfection. When you get to the top, it's obviously the layer that people see, so I kind of want to focus on that specifically a little bit more, whereas with this I can just take and curl. I don't get super close to my root, but I also don't curl the ends. So as you can see, there's still some hair sticking out here. Okay, so that is our bottom layer. It's pretty ringlet-y right now, but don't worry, we are gonna tame that down. And you can tie the bottom up. What I do is I just push it to the back, and I pull the straight pieces to the front. So go ahead and get your part wherever you want it. I honestly don't really do anything crazy with my part. I let it fall wherever it is, and I just go with it. And then we're gonna do the exact same thing, but this one, I am going to hold a little bit longer, just so I have the definition up top that obviously I do have curled hair. So what I mean by that, oh, and you can adjust your heat. I have mine on like 350, 360. It does go all the way up to 430. I would not recommend that. I do have bleach in my hair and I do have fine hair, so I don't need to go all the way up to 430. So as you can tell, I'm holding this part longer, and then I'm gonna curl it a little bit tighter. So I just kind of go back up with the barrel a little bit higher, and then again, just hold. If you're gonna go towards your face, I would say don't curl anything towards your face past your ear, if that makes sense. So anything behind your ear, free game. Curl it all towards your face, however you want to do that, mix and match. But anything in front of your ear, I would curl away from your face so it doesn't do exactly what my hair is doing right now, which is like hugging your face and just giving it a weird frame. So we're still doing the same technique. We're just holding it a little bit longer and we're curling a little bit tighter. So same first step as bottom. Difference is gonna come when we drop that curl, go down, and then we're gonna curl actually all the way up like that. And then just hold it. These are my bangs. This I'm not going to hold as long because it is easier to curl more than it is to take away the curl. So I am just doing exactly what I did on the bottom, and then I'm making sure to pull that down so you get a nice little ringlet. And I know sometimes it can be a question of whether to hold the curling iron horizontal or vertically. Truthfully, I don't know which one's correct. I think I just hit. But in my personal opinion, if you want a tighter curl, you're gonna hold it vertically. If you want a loose curl, you're gonna hold it horizontally. In my personal opinion, I have done where I can't speak in curl. I have done where, see, I'm kind of holding it just at an angle. It's right in between. I have noticed if I hold it directly horizontal, it looks like my hair has maybe a little movement for a little bit and then it goes back to being straight. So I go in between an angle and vertically for this specific hairstyle. If you do just want a little bit of movement, you can absolutely hold it more horizontal. And I do have layers, so there are gonna be some pieces that are pretty curly, like that one piece that was shorter than the rest that I got, but I am not doing this. I did want to mention that I have not added any dry shampoo yet. I will be, but you don't want to add it before, because adding it before you do heat to your hair, it can damage your hair. So you don't want to add dry shampoo prior to curling. You want to do it after. So that's kind of why I haven't done any dry shampoo or anything like that yet. Okay, so now our hair is extremely ringletty. So what I'm gonna do is, while this side kind of cools down, this side has already completely cooled down. So now I'm going to be applying my dry shampoo. This is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Dry Shampoo. I really love the smell of this one, but honestly it is expensive, and I think the Batiste one works just as well. So I'm just gonna be using this up. If you do like the scent, I do think it's worth the money, but if you don't care about scent, get the Batiste. So you don't need as much dry shampoo as you would think. Maybe on second day hair, you don't even need any, but if you are trying to just maintain your hair, I would recommend at least a little bit. So if you wanna prolong your hair the longest, then you're gonna have to learn your hair and you're gonna have to train your hair. So what you want to do is you want to start to pay attention where your hair gets the most greasy when it starts to get greasy. So for me, I get greasy like right in here on both sides, and then I do get greasy right at the back of my scalp here. So I'm gonna focus the dry shampoo on those areas specifically. You don't need it all over your head because your entire head doesn't necessarily get greasy. So you're gonna wanna learn that part of your hair first. Next is you are gonna wanna try and push the dry shampoo as long as possible. My hair is pretty clean right now, but for the sake of this video, I'm gonna show you how I apply dry shampoo. So I start by just lifting up and then takes a minute for this specific one to get the powder out. It does give a white cast. You can kind of tell right there, but it will go away. So you gotta trust the process. That's what we say here. Okay, so that's for the sides, and then I am going to take this part back. I'm gonna blast. So at this point, if you do have a wide tooth comb, I would recommend going ahead and just combing out your hair with that. Mine is in that bathroom, which is just really far away. And also if you don't have a wide tooth comb, you can use your fingers. So that's what I'm gonna do. And the dry shampoo has been sitting in my hair for about 30 seconds now, and I am just rubbing that in my head. I do have very fine hair, but I do have a lot of it. So sometimes if I am wanting more volume up top, I will add a texturizing spray or the Big Sexy Hair powder, whatever that is. Okay, so I brought my hair forward, and this is the final product. So obviously this is a very movable Hairstyle, I can change my part all around because they all are going away from my face. And then this will kind of drop a little bit more, but it has the main component of just like, did she sleep on it? Is it natural? Did she try? We don't know. Oh, it was like 10:34 when I first ended, so it was 10:18 when we started, so about 15 minutes, give or take. And that was probably took me a little bit longer than because I was filming. So yeah, this is the finished hair look. Enjoyed the video today. If you did, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up so I know to keep creating hair content. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. All right, I will see you all in my next video. Bye.